that he actually quit.
What's up?
That she was gonna fire him anyway. But that wasn't why.
We're gonna get the dabs going on in this one. I'm happy to see all you guys.
You already know. Let's get it, y'all.
Well, it sounds like a bunch of bullshit, like gossip, you know.
But she's still trying to lie about how everyone's leaving.
My bad, everybody. We're just talking some personal shit here. Ain't nothing y'all need to know about. But
Even you can see it, though. But why lie? We don't even care.
alright. Hey, you want to smoke a boba?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I gotta clean this thing out. Well, you might want to clear that out if you don't mind. The poker's in my hand. Never mind. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That almost did it perfectly. Alright, so I got some new beats coming up. Did you get it?
Not all of it.
Oh, okay. There's some new beats coming up. I've had a little bit here and there, but I don't think Jeremiah's been here for them, so I hope that I'm sure he'll like them because they're his kind of shit, I think. Could be wrong, but I think. Guess we'll find out. But yeah, we're gonna give you guys a dab it. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. I like this beat, so I had to turn it up a little bit. And I'm pretty sure he will too.
Yeah,
Especially
I can hear it, bro. It sounds like dope.
it gets going, so it's got that trap beat on, and it just rolls. Oh shit, snap, that motherfucker already broke once. Not really like it matters, huh? It don't.
I got a lighter.
Oh,
I was gonna pass it to you, get you to hit it, but alright.
Alright,
Gucci?
I'm down. I didn't say no. You can torch it up too then, and I'll give you the first dab hit. Oh, those are so cute. Look at those.
I know I saw this when you brought them in. Yeah, they're hella nice.
And then Ralph Lauren.
They're hella dope. But Kylie, you guys happen to have water? So I'm gonna take a pretty fat dab in.
Hell yeah. Dabs up. Pretty good, like.
And I think I'm gonna fucking die.
Probably. I'll set this right here for you whenever you get to it. So constantly overloading in my brain. Is too much shit that we gotta learn every day. Don't you know, man, it's his dab. Hit that's what's up. Dabs up, man, come on, here we go. Is it gonna hit? Oh, okay, I think I cleared it good to give it a good hit. Yeah, that's what's up. So now that he's high, he feels it alright inside of his mind. He no longer can hide how he feels when the THC inside of him makes him feel really good. You see, now listen to the band, master motherfucking plan. Staying high is my fucking idea of a fucking perfect life. Yeah, you got that fucking right. Ain't no way I'm changing my goddamn fucking life. Alright, so I'm gonna take mine in a minute. Right now I'm just gonna clear up the inside of it by torching the hell out of it like I'm doing to make it easier. Should I some agua?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get kind of blue to you guys. Ooh. But I'm gonna get a hella burning and grab my dad and have some fun. You know. Bring back a little bit of old school. You know this is how we do it. I'm gonna show you, man, each and every day. Improve it, taking fatty fucking dab hits like this one right here. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. See it clear? Yeah. All right. Dabs up. Process. I ain't even coughing.
Fuck, after this, I'm gonna take a piss. I'm not taking a fucking piss, y'all.
Yo, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna take a piss, yo.
Right?
I'm gonna take it and I'm not even gonna wash my hands and I'll lick my fingers later.
Right, bro, yeah. Right?
Well, I'm being real about it. Shit. Alright, fuck it. One more.
Alright, grab that.
Fucking A. Shit, yeah, that shit was funny. You know it fucking was. Cause he was outside playing with his dick like he said. Cause it don't really matter, man. We're just being men about it.
You know what I just realized too, broski?
What?
We're matching.
Oh, kind of.
Kind of.
Oh, I think that's your shirt.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
I think.
The extra large one? Alright, thank you guys.
Woo! God damn, that was a good hit. I'm fucking retarded, man. For sure hit on the pipe, though, man.
It's your hit, bro. I think so.
Did you hit it?
Yeah, I think before I took a piss. Before you took a, I think you hit off the pipe.
Where'd you put it?
Put it right here.
What?
The piece.
No, the piss.
Oh, I put
You
it.
said you took a piss.
Where did I put it?
So where'd you put it?
Where did I do?
Can you shut the door for a little bit? Cause, yeah, that's why. Here,
I don't.
when you tilt a bottle like that, it's not gonna work. You have to hold it straight. Otherwise, there.
I don't recall, George.
You don't recall where you put your urine?
I don't recall that.
Alright, well, I'll let it slide this time.
Alright, for sure.
And probably next time.
Alright, for sure. I try to remember though. It's a little hard when you go to the bathroom with your eyes closed.
That was so smart. I'm gonna do it that way next time. Because you know how many wipes I waste? Like 10. Every time I do the floor, I use like 10 wipes and I get on my... But then again, I'm on the knees and using my hand to scrub and not my foot to wipe it with a towel. Pretty sure this is more accurate. But
you could still do it with the towel.
yeah, but it's still, I mean, we don't really have a diamond shining gold plated floor, so it don't really fucking matter.
Still, you know?
Shitty. I see the bud, man. Making me all noted to me today by the guy who gave it to me when I saw him today, and it's not Master Kush. It's Master Dutch, which I guess is a crossbreed between Master Kush and something Dutch. I don't know. Maybe we didn't really go into specifications about that really per se, but it's you know, obvious something. So we'll finish. It is good. Ooh, I got like 4 or 5 different kinds right now, but that's the Master Kush, and then my buddy just dropped some Jack the Ripper on me and some purple punch and some kind of like black-eyed something. I don't fucking know what it's called. I forget. It was purple. It's bark.
I know
bark. Black and dark bark.
Fuck. What was it called?
And then we got this kind, which we're gonna smoke some in a minute, which is the I call it the SAF or whatever, Strawberry Alien Fire. Yeah, definitely. It was just because of what she was doing. I'm gonna hit it one more time. We'll see if it's gone. Oh, I was telling her earlier today that obviously you gotta be careful when you hit it, but if you put, I know it's gonna sound kind of gross, but fuck y'all, look at the pipe, it's broken a little bit, and I keep putting it on my mouth normal and I don't get that big of a hit, and I keep wondering why. It literally, you gotta put it a little bit more in your mouth, that's why, to kind of plug up where the actual last break ends, I guess you could say, to where you hit it right. And you get a better hit. I had noticed that I did it earlier.
Didn't you want to?
Yeah, fuck it.
If you don't want to,
let's do it quick. We're gonna take more time.
Oh, no, we don't have to. For sure.
Huh?
I said for sure.
You have to gut it?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Fuck with that. Pizza?
Who the fuck is you?
Alright. Oh shit, we're recording. At least you guys got to hear the music. Some shit's been going down a little bit. Nobody's gonna watch my shit anyway.
Oh shit, I totally forgot we were recording too, bro.
Cause I'm so goddamn fucking high, dude, all the time. I'm so damn fucking high, dude, I'm out my mind. Cause guess what, I'm so fucking high all the goddamn time. I couldn't even remember my ass from my dick, that's right. I'm so high all the fucking time in my mind. I'm so fucking high, man, I just go crazy insane. In my goddamn brain, man, every single fucking day. We're about to roll up a blunt, man, I gotta say you're gonna have to be the one to roll this shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Cause I don't like rolling these fucking weird ugly fucking blunts. I like the ones that are like ready to just roll already. But anyway. Oh, and you're not going to use a grinder, huh?
No.
That much faster, too, and less things to have to fuck with. This one's called a Spy Robot.
It's alright.
I don't really care for it, but it's in the mix anyway. This is a short mix, so we'll be getting to some better shit in a second once this one ends. Short mix meaning I think it's got like 25 to 30 minutes worth of like tracks on it, like 5 or 12 tracks or something. Oh, I like how it changed right there at the end though. I thought it was done, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought it was done, and I've already heard it like 3 or 4 times. I don't know. I pulled it from a playlist of other music I have that I uploaded in the last couple weeks. It's like 200 more. Because I was telling Cameron, remember, I don't know if I told you, I think I did. I'm trying to make my channel more worthwhile, people watching, if I change up the music every 2 or 3 months. 2 or 3 music. Change up the music, and I say change up. I didn't say get rid of and switch it up completely. No. I keep a lot of the good ones from what I downloaded the first time, and I erase some of the ones that sound like shit, or keep most of them, and then throughout time I go back and listen, get rid of some, but keep the best ones, and then download another group of different kind of rap, hip-hop beats or something. It's always got something to do with that, though. And then mix them up. That's what I mean by switch it up. That's what I mean by switch it up. So right now we got a few new ones. I got a few more. I'm going to go through and delete some of them, and I might, go a little quicker this time and get some other ones, but who knows? See how it goes. Sounds like I'm falling apart one piece at a time. You got that right, cause guess what? Back to what I was saying. I'm so high. I'm so high all the goddamn fucking time. Got that right? No time to come down right. If this bullshit life is too much bullshit to live it right. Each and every day, I just gotta say, you can ask my home, he's grumpy, he's trying to get high like any man all the fucking time. I wouldn't want it any other way, that's right. I like how that switched up right there at the end though, into something a little more uppity. Not so robotic-y. Damn, man. Look at that.
Yeah. That's such a...
Itches all around it. It's like a spider bite.
Yeah, there's one on your forehead too.
Fuck,
Such a
baby.
rip-off for $4.99.
What the fuck?
$5. Wow.
Weren't they bigger last time though?
Oh, I think so. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yep. Looks about the same.
Hey, pass me like a packer, man.
A what?
A packer, something a packer. That's fine, that's fine.
Yeah,
I think that would be better.
Good?
Yeah.
I think the spider bit me and I bit him the other way
supposed to do actually is rip him open, and like we did his bee sting on his neck that one day. Make that paste, like I said.
But like I woke up.
Otherwise, if we just let it sit, it will heal, but it'll take like a fucking month when we can use baking soda and it'll be gone in a week.
But yeah, like I woke up and my ankle was like hella itchy.
For real?
Yeah. And then obviously that happened.
Yeah, right there. Like, oh, a crutch? I thought you said a crush. My bad. No, I mean realistically, like I told her back in high school when I was your age, and I didn't know her. I've only known Kylie for 3 years, as long as we've been together, right?
Yeah.
I always wanted somebody with that name and somebody cute that was like, you know, kind of all she is. It's weird. Just like, but that was like 20 years ago when I thought like that. You know?
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, huh? Not big though.
I'd say I like to be a professional blunt roller, but I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, you're pretty good at it.
Who knows?
I think that it shouldn't really matter unless there's like a challenge time frame that you should actually take your time rolling them because they turn out really good.
I wrote this one quick.
Yeah, but if you had done it quicker and not taken your time, it would have turned out shit.
Yeah, no.
I bet you rolled pregnant before, right?
Yeah.
Everybody rolled pregnant.
My first few times, yeah.
Once you roll pregnant, you get irritated about it, especially how the fucking thing smokes. And then you got this like thin end on each end, but a big old hump in the middle, and it's all harsh in the middle. So you gotta learn, man. If you can't figure it out, then you shouldn't be doing it. That's all I gotta say about it. I learned the hard way on how to roll. It's called the penitentiary way of rolling.
I learned my own way. I was just hotboxing in my car one time. Just fucking, you know what? I'm gonna decide to roll a blunt. I tried rolling it, it didn't come out as good. And out of nowhere I rolled it. I'm just like, I'm gonna try again. I rolled another one. And after that second one, that's when I just like, I took right after. I just, you know, I took off.
Oh, I'm all looking for a donut or a chocolate cake or something.
Why would it be on your weed plate?
I don't know.
What fucking donut? Stop him.
It's alright. You and I are the only ones knowing why I'm laughing. Nobody watching knows.
Hey, don't listen to me. Lighter.
Fucking no.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah. I got my own lighters to keep track, and her because she loses them all the time.
So yeah, why would I put that on your weed plate? You would get mad. I give him his weed plate and he's all, where's my donut? Why the fuck would I put it on?
That's true, though. She has a point.
You're telling me these are $2.50 each.
Yeah, weren't they bigger last time?
I think so.
Never mind, you want a brownie?
Huh?
You want a brownie?
I'm good. Thank you, though.
You are the dick.
Or I'll see right now. Hold on.
The only stoner I know that denies a brownie.
Are they as good as usual? Yeah, then you're gonna miss out if you don't eat one. Oh, that smelled good. I didn't even know he lit up the blunt.
White Owl, White Grape, y'all. I recommend it. If y'all
White
don't
Owl,
smoke
White
it already.
Grape. You heard that? White Owl, White Grape.
Oh, I have it
Straight
in my
up.
pocket.
What's that? The packet?
White Owl, White Grape, y'all. Just saying. It's just pretty dank. Unless you, I mean, grape anything is just pretty dank in general, you know. But if I gotta recommend, White Owl or Zigzag, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say I love my Zigzag. These are good though too.
You don't want this?
You want to finish it? That's why I left it there for you, especially with that cream filling for you.
It's yours. I want
Ay, 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 fine. She's gonna make me get fatter.
Look at
Don't let
me.
her. That's how she's supposed to get you, bro.
Look at me.
It's funny on the camera to watch me shove something so black and dark into my mouth. Oh,
But it's much different for you, Kylie.
when it disappears.
You've had kids,
I haven't.
but it makes a whole difference.
No, I got to 120 pounds after I had Aubrey. And then when I started smoking weed again, I got fucking fat. Cause when I smoke a lot of weed, like if I actually allow myself to get high, all I do is eat.
Me too.
One of the many reasons why I don't like getting high.
I love
The munchies?
getting high. I don't give a fuck if I get the munchies. I don't give a fuck.
This guy here, baby. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
I hate cotton mouth. I hate getting the munchies.
See, Cottonmouth's wonderful, especially if you have something to drink with it. If you don't, then you're an idiot.
And then here's the thing. Once you're used to smoking a lot, that cotton mouth it's there, but it's not there. If you really, you know, like you tend not to feel it. You tend not to, know that it's there anymore because you don't feel it as much anymore like you would back, when you would start smoking practically.
Yeah. What were you saying though, babe?
Yeah. And I just hate it how it's just a surprise. I never know if I'm gonna have a bad high or a good high.
Oh, for real?
I used to have that problem,
I trip out a
but
lot.
it was worse than it is nowadays. It was worse than it is nowadays though, back when I had that problem, back in like the late 90s. People used to do that, what's it called, what's that bud called that they hydro or whatever, where they chemically grow it, kinda. It's like indoor, where the weather won't fuck with it, but they want to make it super dank. That's why it's called hydro, but if you smoke too much of it, it literally makes your insides feel like your heart's gonna blow up and what they call like an anxiety attack or whatever.
Like Scooby snack.
Huh?
Like Scooby snack.
Huh? These are Scooby snacks.
Or
The fuck-
synthetic weed.
I guess, yeah. I guess, yeah. Not really fake weed. It's good weed, but it's like hydro, like.
No, that's why it's
don't know how to explain
okay, so like when like how you said it's practically weed, but it's added with more chemicals and things like that to make you feel.
Yeah, like when they
Fucking sativa.
like when they put fucking steroids in plants to make them bigger, like tomatoes, something like that.
I don't know for sure, but I'm going with the synthetic weed, and if I can tell you, it's because I was given that one.
Well, yeah, but these technical terms like they have for weed, like you just said, synthetic and all those things, like even that fake weed they used to sell in the stores or whatever the kids
Yeah,
were
what
buying.
was that weed called?
Salvia. Yeah, salvia, even all that shit, right? None of that is what I'm talking about back in the 90s. I'm just talking about, like, we didn't have nothing like that. There was nothing. Like, I'm talking to you, there wasn't even this. I mean, we just started computers, But, so there was no, whatever the fuck you just said.
Synthetic weed.
Yeah, synthetic this, or... I mean, there was indica and sativa and percentages, I'm sure, by the growers, but they didn't specify it when you went and bought a bag of weed. It didn't matter. That's why when people ask me, what's in it? What's in it? What's in it? I don't know. You smoke it and go, and it works. Well, I don't go, but a lot of people do. You see them, they sleep on my couch.
So my problem is I
That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people get it, especially girls that can't handle it too much at first, and their most common saying is like Ice Cube did in Friday. My heart's beating fast, man. That's what it's supposed to do. But
First question
most
is-
people freak out and let it get to them, though, and mind over matter when you're supposed to get up and move around and go do something. That's why. You're not supposed to just sit still and be a lazy ass stoner like most teenagers. That's why.
How do you feel when you're sober? How do you feel when you're around people, when there's a whole bunch of people around?
Awkward, like I always do.
And then when you were when you high and you're around a lot of people, how does that make you feel? Does that anxiety, like, do you feel more awkward or you just feel like more scared?
No, I
Look at
just feel stoned, and then I just feel like fine, and I'm in a okay mood, and then all of a sudden, like, I'll just want to go down.
That's why you feel like you get the anxiety, or?
Yeah, I just want to go lay down, and next thing you know, my heart's beating, and I can't breathe, and I think I'm dying. I even asked him to call an ambulance.
See, that's the thing, you're overthinking. That's why the anxiety kicks in always. You overthink it.
But yeah, like I asked him to call an ambulance.
Even when you were to hurt yourself, you know how you tell your kids, shake it off, you'll be okay, shake it up. It's the same thing with you. You gotta tell yourself to calm down. Just like when you're on something like that, calm yourself down, tell yourself you're gonna be okay, tell yourself, calm yourself down.
It doesn't work, and it literally goes from just a little bit, 0 to 100 real quick, and then the next thing you know, I'm freaking the fuck
See,
out.
I've had that happen to me, and I used to get on the synthetic weed. You know, I went from 0 to 100 real quick, but I calmed myself down, and that's where I learned, how to calm myself down, how to do myself, all that kind of bullshit,
And then ever since that fucking THC pill,
Blunts up, every fucking day, blunts up, smoking them in my home, blunts up, here in my laundry room, each and every day, coming to you, that's for sure.
I was scared to death that situation was gonna happen again too, and here I am. And I promised myself, and I told everybody I was gonna stop for real.
After the THC pill, baby, how long was it before I smoked weed after the pill? Wasn't it like 6 months or some shit? It was about 6 months or 7 months after I tripped out. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't go anywhere near it. No edibles, nothing.
That's the crazy part. Edibles do not fuck me up.
Oh, last time I had a bad trip, he bought me an edible at the distribution, and I literally had like a little piece, because he bought this big old thing of 10 servings, and I split it, between me and Balmoree, and I literally had maybe like a serving, and I tripped the fuck out. And the next day I had to call in sick because I was so drained.
How did you guys feel after it? Did it hit you guys?
Edibles?
Yeah.
I don't really like them. They don't do much for me except for when we got the Jolly Ranchers, or not Jolly Ranchers, but Tootsie Rolls. Yeah.
Really? But did you have to eat a whole bunch of them, or just like one?
You could eat a third of one and get fucking retarded because there was a gram of dabs in each. The mini Tootsie Roll? Yeah.
Where they at? Do you guys still sell them, or what?
Nah, my buddy made them in Kaiser and sold us, I think it was 100 for $200. We had to give him $100 up front though to buy the alcohol and everything to make them, which was a good deal, and we ended up selling them all, most of them to one guy. But yeah, I think we sold them like $5 or $10 each or something like that. I don't know.
Devin was addicted to that shit, remember?
Fuck yeah, dude. The guy I sold most of them to was giving them to his dad, and he told me his dad was cutting off a sliver of it, and he was fucking retarded for like a day or two. So if you took one, man, and you're a lightweight, probably like a week.
And didn't I take one and I just passed out?
I handled them just fine, but...
Actually, no, it wasn't one I took half because it was like, when you were eating it, it tasted so nasty.
Oh, really?
And you could taste like the alcohol, like the burn of it, and it just like if you could get through how it tasted, but then once it hit you, you were like, whoa! Like it literally took like 3 minutes. Not even like a regular edible.
Well, I think we're gonna do one more dab hit and end this video though, because we're carrying on and on, going on 40 minutes.
Yeah, and I don't want that big of a one, man.
No?
No. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Alright, you wanna torch it up, bro?
People like him when people go on and on.
Yeah, maybe they do, maybe they don't. But we don't have lots of time on the motherfucking clock. You know that.
I don't get those people that say weed help them with their anxiety. Because I have anxiety sober, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, no, I feel it. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. It depends on the weed though itself, because that's why there's certain weeds and there's certain types of, you know, like even though, because a weed might be sativa or indica, you know, but there's certain attributes or certain
fucking
effects that have medical uses that certain strain contains.
Okay, now you guys have no choice but to listen to us bullshit.
Hey, that shit's fucking hot though, yeah. That shit's huge, holy fuck.
You'll be alright.
No, I'm not taking that shit.
Alright, fine, I will.
What the fuck?
I won't hit it, but I will.
that's so funny.
Fucking George. I tell his ass, I only want a small one, I don't want that bigger one.
He does that shit to me too.
That shit's huge, bro.
He does that shit to me too. That's how I tripped out for the first time. I was fucking dumb.
I don't care. Call me a fucking pussy for not taking big bags, dude. I
He
ain't
gave
dying
me
off
one
this
that
shit.
was like equal to a quarter of weed in one hit.
Oh shit.
And I tripped out for 3 fucking days. I was, oh
Fucking
my god.
George, bro.
And I didn't smoke.
Oh, you mean that one bong
dabs.
hit one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was a bong that was like, I don't know, 2 feet tall bong, dab bong, and filled up the chamber completely. And I told, oh, baby, I'll do all the work. Don't worry about it. I did do all the work. I hit it, burnt the dabs, and filled up the chamber, hella cloudy and milky, and said, baby, just go. And she did.
Oh my god.
You inhaled the whole thing?
Yeah.
All at once?
All at once. And I puked and fucking. And it was still when we weren't living together yet, and I still to this day don't know how the fuck I drove home. And I even had to have him put my shoes on and everything. Like I was so fucking high. I didn't.
Oh, I remember that. You were on my couch.
Yeah, he had to put my shoes on, and I still to this day don't know how I got home. And then, out of all things, I'm pulling out on fucking Settlemire, and guess who the fuck turns around behind me?
Woo!
A cop. And I'm fucking high as fuck off this dabs, having a full-blown anxiety attack. And I was driving slow because I was nervous and he passed me.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, you took it out?
Yeah. So we don't hit it.
Oh.
Thank God he passed me.
It makes it actually easier for what I was trying to do. I was trying to figure out how much was left in it, but since you took the
But
crutch
yeah,
out,
I
can tell
wasn't
that.
myself for 3 days. I didn't smoke dabs again
She turned
for like,
into
what?
fucking the alien from one of those movies and ate herself.
Fuck.
And then regurgitated it, and she reformed after being in the cocoon for 3 weeks. No, I don't know. It sounded stupid. Oh, that's like that movie
How long
Cocoon.
didn't I smoke dabs after that? Wasn't it like 3 or 4 days? Months.
You don't want that, right?
Baby,
It's
wasn't
harsh,
it like 3 or 4 months that I wouldn't touch dabs?
You put it in the ashtray. Yeah, something like that. Now you haven't even had a dab hit in fucking like a month or 2 now.
No, I tripped out fucking, what was that? Twice over a dab hit. and once on the pill, and then once on an edible. That's enough times for me to not want to get high.
So that's about half what that gave me, you know what I mean? I can handle that, alright?
Because every time I even get a little high, that's where my mind goes to. Like, oh, you're going to freak out. You're going to freak out. And that's why I can't get high. I just sober up right away.
Alright, fine. One more from me.
Holy fuck.
You gonna be alright?
Yeah.
Alright. That's a good thing. I'm gonna torch it up for me though. I'm trying to hit about 42 and end it. And see if I can take my hit by 42 and give you my whole spiel by 42. There we go. Alright, so dabs up. It's on fire, Ricky Bobby. It's on fire. Blow out the birthday wish candle. No, dabs up.
What?
What?
Reading.
What'd it say?
It says, Domino's appreciates America's dairy farmers because no one understands the work that goes into the cheese more than they do, except for maybe the cows. So next time you see a dairy farmer or a cow, give them a high five.
Give a cow a high five. Alright, yeah, I'm sure that cow's gonna kick you and knock you out like a horse would. Anyway, I'm getting knocked out by that like a horse would. I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you. For watching. Appreciate it. 420. 24/7. All that shit.
Stay with it, gang gang. You already know. Stay lit.